right there.
What's happening for Holden Subway fan?
You know what day it is today, Tyler?
What is it?
It's National Train Day.
Oh yes, I almost forgot.
Yeah, we were talking about doing Oshawa, and is that the plan for National Train Day?
Yep, that's the plan.
All right, well, off we go.
Well, you heard the Holden Subway fan. It's time for a National Train Day fan trip to the Oshawa train station. I hope you enjoy it. Alrighty everyone, today we are back at the Durham College Oshawa GO station, or the Oshawa VIA train station in Oshawa. You can see here. And we got two GO trains sitting, 663, which has that 4 metro links consist, which you can see way down there. Not going to see it departing because the cab car is in from far end. And on Volvo's platform, we got 651, you can see here. So we got two GO trains sitting at the GO station right now. And also in the Oshawa yard, we got some Herzog cars. So we have a Herzog train sitting here, you can see here. Interesting how they have some Herzog cars in here. So yeah. Anyway, some of my guys are on the VIA platform, so I better get down there. Well, I got a possible introduction for now because we got VIA P41 arriving at Oshawa really soon. They just called it out on the announcement saying that this is the final boarding call for VIA train number 41, which goes from Autorack to Trotters Union Station. Here's some of my guys. I'll show them once I get close. But for now, we got a VIA train coming in, which is 41. Possible now. So the following catches were taken on Saturday, May 10th, which was National Train Day. And by the way, this is at mile 302 on the Kingston subdivision. And in total, I caught 16 trains. Way less compared to last time, but one thing for sure, it was still a busy spot. So let's get into the trains. So the first train we caught is VIA P41. Coming out of Autorack and heading to Trotters Union Station. It was fed by 908, which the engineer gave us a horn salute. And that has 5 bought passenger cars. And by the way, this was the only bought cars that we saw that day. The rest were all LDC. Alrighty, so here's what the inside of the station looks like for now. Looks like we got enough westbound line through here. And judging by half, it's not going to be... it's not going to be any failures until, at 11:19 when... or 11:22 when 61 comes here. Looks like that might be for a CN. The full Metrolinx train is going to be departing Oshawa to head to Toronto Union Station.
You've arrived at your destination.
And yeah, here's one of my guys right now. Here's Friendly Neighborhood Rail fan. And it looks like there's a few rows of the HESR cars you can see here. And we got the Autoracks, some auto frames and stuff like that here. Oh, and there's the yard power. Let me go and show you the yard power right now. Alright, so first time for yard power, we got 3762 and 3937. Oh, I heard clear singing to Pickering.
Destination is on your right.
Sorry, I forgot to shut down the GPS. Alright, so here's the yard power this time. We got 4762 and 4937. And we got these HESR cars, which are empty right now, you can see here. Apparently, this train came from the Lashups yesterday, so they must have went...
Nice miss, Tyler.
Yeah.
Nice miss me as well. The ATCS kind of screwed me over a little bit.
That sucks.
Yeah, because Kadeem said that it disappeared off ATCS, so...
Yeah, it was going north and then I don't know what
Yeah.
to do with it.
Yeah.
And I can see the HESR train some power right now. We have two GFOs. 30-something and 2911 trailing second. So 2 GFOs on this HESR train now, well. So nothing too special that I missed yesterday, but still. At least we are seeing it here. At least we get to see what the inside of a HESR car looks like here. So yeah. So right now I'm here with Fasine and CPKC Raven.
Hello.
And Friendly Neighborhood Raven is also here with me.
We're going to catch CNs and VIA rails and the CP. There's CP.
Yeah.
The spreader train's coming soon, so that's what we'll be getting today.
Yeah.
There's probably going to be more CP trains later on.
Yeah, indeed.
Your attention, please. We would like to remind VIA Rail Canada passengers that trains may pass
All right.
at speed in either direction.
And down there on the platform we got Ontario Rail Runner. Anyways, make sure you give this video a really big thumbs up and let's see what we get for National Train Day today. So pause it for now. So before I show you the next train, here's what happened next. So Friendly Neighborhood Rail fan told me that the closest CN train was at Coburg. And since Coburg was still a while away from here, I decided to leave and get a car wash quickly. I went to the Petro-Canada Super Wash on Dixon Road and Dundas Street. And to those of you who lost car washes here, you will see that wash in next weekend's video. Anyways, back to the story. What I didn't realize is that there was a CN train way more closer than I thought. And Friendly Neighborhood Rail fan didn't see it going through Coburg. So while I was getting my car cleaned, I unfortunately missed CN M307, which came from Montreal and is heading to the Macmillan Yard in Toronto. It didn't have anything special though. It had 88.59 leading and 31.83 trailing second. Once I came back to the station, my friends wanted to go to CP. That's because an eastbound CP train got lined through Oshawa. So we went to a 13 road south crossing, which is at mile 175.6 on the Belleville sub. Once we got there, we got word that the CP train hasn't even left the ancient courtyard yet. And since it was still far away, we decided to head back to the station. But unfortunately, while we were at the Belleville sub, we missed CN Q 109, which goes from Montreal to Rubber Banks, BC. Like 377, it didn't have anything interesting though. It only had 2 XEVX GFOs. We were just in time when we got back to the station because the next train we caught is via P53. Coming out of Toronto Union Station and it's heading to Oshawa. But it doesn't make a station stop at Oshawa, so basically it will fly through. It was led by 6429, which we engineer give us a horn show. And that has 5 passenger cars. And it was going 90 miles per hour, which is 144 kilometers an hour.
305 south, no alarms. Temperature 15 C. Total axle 24. Speed 90.
You should come up here.
Guys, over here.
Where's VIA?
Here to explain the next train is the Holden Subway fan. Take it away.
Now, this was probably the best VIA rail that we ever got. Here we have VIA train number 61, going from Montreal's Central Station to Toronto. Leading it was 917, a unwrapped P42 DC, with an amazing crew on board, who gave us a horn show on arrival and on departure with a shave and a haircut. And it was pulling 5 LRC passenger cars.
Wait, is it not the one via Love the Way via paint scheme?
Nope.
Here at Oshawa with all our passengers, over. Close and secure, is that correct, over? That is correct and confirmed. Thank you, and a note.
A while later, we got word that the eastbound CP has left the agent courtyard. So we drove back to the 13-road crossing. And not long after we got there, along came CPKC 118, coming in at Edmonton, Alberta, and heading to the St. Luc Yard in Montreal. It was led by CP 7006, an EMD SD70 ACU, and the engineer gave us a wave. Trailing second is CP 9819, which is an AC 4400 CW. Trailing third is KCS 4603, which is another AC 4400 CW. And it was formerly a Grey Ghost unit. And for a mid-DPU is KCSM 4653, which is a GFO. And 118 surprisingly didn't have a lot of mixed freight. It has 104 rail cars before the DPU, 7 cars of mixed freight after the DPU, and 65 more rail cars after the mixed freight, which I have a feeling they were picked up at Vaughan Intermodal Terminal. So in total, 118 has 169 rail cars and 7 cars of mixed freight, making a total of 176 cars. And unfortunately, while we were at the Belfield stop, we missed 2 more VIA rails, which is not a big deal.
05 south, no alarms. Temperature 16C. Total axle 28. Speed 88.
After 118 went by, we stayed at the Belfield stop because there was another eastbound CP train following it. And that's for CPKC H19. Coming into the agent courtyard in Scarborough and is heading to Oshawa to the Automotive plants. Powering the train are two EMD ST60-3s. And that being CP5309, which the crew are really friendly here. The conductor climbed into the locomotive and gave us a really big wave. And the engineer also gave us a wave as well. And trailing second is CP6307. The same duo that was on H19 the last time we came to Oshawa last December. And this had for the Autorack cars for the Automotive plants.
inside Y, line line check normal, 6309. 6309, on the inside Y, line line check normal.
After that, we headed back to the Oshawa station for the rest of the trip. But of course, when we got back there, I had to miss something else. So I dropped my friends off at the station, and then after that, I went to find a place to park since the station was really full. And of course, while I was finding a place to park, along came CN M306. Coming to the Macmillan Yard in Toronto and heading to Moncton, New Brunswick. It didn't have anything special though. It had train 905 leading, which I missed. And for a mid-DPU, it's 3078. And here's CN, M306, passing by Oshawa right now, you can see here. Unfortunately, I missed the front end of the train because I was still finding a place to park. But oh well. It is what it is. Goodness is that it had a GEXR reading, so nothing too exciting on 306. So yeah, we just came back from CP, so that's why I was finding a place to park. Anyways, that train came out of the Macmillan Yard in Toronto and heading to Moncton, New Brunswick. For the next train, I did a live stream, and that's for VIA P643, coming out of Ottawa and heading to Toronto Center Station. This had a Siemens charger set, and that being cab car 2305, which BNG will give us a horn salute, and pushing it is 2206. And the Siemens set has 5 passenger cars and 24 axles.
643, we're close, secured over. 643.
The next train we caught is VIA P63, coming out of Montreal and heading to Toronto Center Station. It was led by 920, which BNG will give us a wave. And that has 5 passenger cars. Around the same time, CPH19 was reversing into automotive plants. And there was more switching in the yard too. The next train we caught is via P54. Coming out of Tradition Station and heading to Autorack. It was led by 2204, which the engineer gave us a horn salute. And at the end of the train is cab car 2303.
Guys, I got so like.
Now here's some yard switching action. The GEXR railroad also came into view as well. Already, we got the GEXR railroad working in the Oshawa yard. The 2 units are coming up right now. Moving some Autoracks.
Now, Rusty, walking up still? No, I'm at the, Alright, in here. I'll walk up to the switch. I'll give you 25, 25. Okay, 25 start.
Where'd everyone go?
23, good radio. Go buzz around this radio, over.
1533 and 3510. And look, we got the CM logo as well. 4937 and 4762. That's the yard's power rate now. And the Oshawa yard. Well, apparently we might be heading back to the Belleville stop pretty soon because we got word that there's a westbound train line through Oshawa now. We're going to see it, of course, because this might be for the weed spray train, which is really awesome.
Oh, what crossing you going to?
We're going to go to the same one. 13 Road.
Thornton Road?
Yeah. Anyways, it's possible now. Oh, never mind. The train's moving. The GEXR railroad is moving ahead now. Oh, and there goes the local. All possible now. And it looks like H19 is building the departure train right now, you can see here. The same two SD60s that we saw at that crossing, you can see here. The GEXR is also pulling into Oshawa with some auto frames. And here's a GEXR unit, you can see here. Yeah, pulling some. Yeah, so. Well, pulling 3 auto frames. Looks like the switching move is done in Oshawa, so yeah. Anyways, we got CN L516 lined into Oshawa right now, and we also got a westbound CN also lined through here. So we got 2 CNs coming soon. And not to mention that we got a CP train lined through Oshawa heading west too. So we're going to be going out to a Belleville sub and seeing that. Anyways, I'll pause for now, and if you're enjoying this so far, then make sure you give it a really big thumbs up. I'll pause for now. In the distance, you can see CN L516. You can see here. That's going into the Oshawa yard to do some work. And well, it looks like it has a GFO. Don't think we can see it here, but we can go back up to the station and see it working. And H19 is there working, you can see here. Moving some more Autoracks. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going to pause over now until I get back up to the station, and then I can see L516 working. So I'll pause over now. So we got CM 3253 pulling into Oshawa right now.
Ah, man, it's a GEVO.
Yep, one solo GEVO for L516.
Boring.
Yep.
I'd rather see like 2 Gs.
And it has over 100 axles before the work begins. It has 130 axles. And by the way, L516 came out of the Macmillan Yard in Toronto and is heading to Belleville. Well, very well, at least we know what it has. But it usually works at Oshawa first. So the next train we caught is CNX309. An Extra 1 mixed train coming out of Chaffee, Quebec, which is near Quebec City, and is heading to the Macmillan Yard in Toronto. It was set by 3181, and trailing second is 2896. And that has 125 freight cars and 524 axles.
My Zoom is like 9.
Yeah, I think it's when you're in video.
Oh, they got upgraded. This Eastbound.
Hear it all the way.
CNX309.
Oh, they dimmed. Okay, get ready. I'm recording now. Everybody shush.
Oh?
CN detector, Kingston 305. North, no alarms. Temperature, C, total axle 524. Speed 34.
The next train we caught is via P65. Coming out of Montreal and sending to Toronto Union Station. It was set by 6453, which we engineer give us a horn salute. And that has 6 passenger cars.
Ça va être bon les portes côté gauche à Oshawa. Merci pour le monde à vous, vous avez resté à vous. C'est exact. Encore à vous. Donc, mais ce que vous voulez, c'est 5 exactement.
The next train we caught is via P66. Coming out of Toronto Union Station and is heading to Montreal. It was set by 6433, which we engineer give us a horn salute. And that has 5 passenger cars. The next friendly card is via P53. Coming out of Ottawa and heading to Toronto's Union Station. It was led by cab car 2324, which we engineer give us a horn salute. And pushing it is 2224. And once this train gets to Union Station, it will go on via P87 to Saria. Next up is via P46, coming out of Toronto's Union Station and is heading to Ottawa. It was led by 2200, which we engineer give us another horn salute. And trailing it is cab car 2309. The next friendly card is CNE271. A westbound Autorack train coming out of Montreal and is heading to Battle Creek, Michigan. And 271 usually works at Oshawa, collecting or dropping off Autoracks. But half or so 271 didn't need to work at Oshawa when we went, so it flew by. It was led by 8926, which we engineer gave us a K5 LA horn salute. And trailing second is 8843. And that has 77 Autorack cars and 320 axles. And it was going 61 miles per hour, which is 98 kilometers an hour. The next final train that we caught is via P47. Coming out of Autorack and heading to Trolley Senior Station. It was led by 6451, which we engineer gave us a horn show. And that has 5 passenger cars.
Temperature 21C. Total axle 320. Speed 61.
Well, everyone, I really hope you enjoyed our trip to Oshawa today for National Train Day. All in all, we had a wonderful time catching a lot of rails, but we didn't see a lot of freight. Yeah, but I missed some, like 306, 109, and 377. So I missed 3 CMs today, but at least I caught some, which is better than nothing. So yeah. Anyways, if you enjoyed our trip to Oshawa today, then you know what to do. Please make sure to give it a really big thumbs up. And subscribe to more videos if you haven't already. That will really help me a lot. And go subscribe to the following people who is here with me right now.
Hey, Sean, awesome rail fan.
Yep.
GTA Transit. Trainook.
Yep.
TCC and our productions.
Doncaster North Rail fan.
And more of a rail fans who is not here right now, but I'll do a full list right now. So yeah. Anyways, until my next rail fan video, I guess I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, folks, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Have a good day, and that will be it from me. Hope you enjoyed all the trains that we caught for National Train Day. And hopefully, for next time we go to this spot, we can get some more CPs. Because we only caught 2 today, compared to like last time we caught 3. So yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it, and that will be it for me. Peace out, folks, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Alright, that'll be it. Bye now. Hey everyone. I really hope you enjoyed our National Train Day rail fan trip to the Oshawa station. If you enjoyed it, then please make sure to give it a really big thumbs up. And subscribe to more videos if you haven't already. That will really help me a lot. And go subscribe to the following people.
Friendly Neighborhood Rail Fan.
The CN and CPKC Rail fan. Doncaster North Rail fan.
GTA Transit.
EMP Rail fan.
Trains, planes, and more.
Canada Rails.
Ontario Railroad. Trainook. TCC and our productions.
And don't forget to subscribe to the Holden Subway fan, who is not here right now, unfortunately. And also go subscribe to the Newmarket Subway fan. If you want to check for me, there'll be links in the description if you have a chance. Anyways, until my next rail fan video, I will see you guys later. Peace out, folks, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Have a good evening, and that will be it from all of us. Say goodbye, guys.
I haven't uploaded in a while. I've been busy.
Yep. Hi. Bye. Yeah.
Subscribe, guys. I like
Bye now, and I'll see you guys in my next rail fan video.